Central Florida. It's Indie Originals Live with your hosts, Felicia and Fresh. Tonight's musical guests, a bunch of incredibly talented indie artists you may not have heard of before, but who will most likely be tomorrow's biggest stars.
Jeez, Felicia, that intro, we don't deserve it, man. Yeah, we do. Welcome to Indie Originals Live, number 4. Hard to believe.
Woohoo!
This is already the 4th show, Felicia.
That's awesome.
It feels like the first time.
And it's a lot of fun.
Like the very first time. Like it's never felt before.
Oh, gosh. Here we go.
I have a song popping in my head. I'm going to write this down before I forget it. Oh, it might have been already done. We're a podcast radio show that showcases music and artists handpicked and cultivated by you, Felicia, the heart and soul of this program. So thank you for your genius, Felicia.
No, thank you.
Not me. It had nothing to do with it. It's all you, baby. We're already national, and our goal is to go global. So if you like what you hear, please like, subscribe, and share. Sharing is caring, right? Hit us up on iTunes, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify, Spreaker, and anywhere else you find great music. You can search Indie Originals on any of those services. We're on Instagram or Facebook, and you'll find us there with links to all the appropriate music. So thank you for tuning in to us today. So, Felicia, how you doing? Oops, almost had a Me Too moment there. Sorry about that. Anyway, what's coming up tonight, Felicia?
In the words of the great prophets, the Georgia Satellites, don't tell me no lies and keep your hands to yourself.
Ooh.
It's great to be here, Chucky. Tonight we've got an amazing lineup of music by artists including Best Not Broken, Jackie-Venson, Quinn-Erwin, formerly of Afterlife-Parade, Mason Ashley, Pilot-Rouge, Lauren-Dair, who you may have seen on Fox's New Girl with Zooey Deschanel.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Adam Sikora and Mac Doobie, Silent Echoes, Campbell-Station, Tweed, Black Cat Habitat, Staying for the Weekend, The Pretenders. Weep.
They do sound like The Pretenders. She does sound like Kristen.
She does. And Jake-mcgrew.
Ooh.
We've also got a few other surprises along the way, including a new feature called Replay.
Oh, boy. Well, based on this very complex algorithm that involves it's really difficult to explain, but it involves Facebook and Instagram feedback and tequila.
Tequila being the hard part to explain.
So we'll spin what we consider the most requested songs from the prior week. So both Felicia and I get picks. So 2 of the songs that we played last week, we're going to play them again as part of our new replay feature. So it's kind of a twofer. That's nice, right?
It is very nice.
Hey, interviews. You'd asked me about interviews. We're going to get started in about a week or 2. Our studio's just about finished. It looks good in here, doesn't it?
It does. It looks awesome.
Except for that hole in the green screen, but we'll work on that. We've got our video equipment tweaked and just about ready to roll, so hang out for that. And believe me, nobody interviews people like Chuck Fresh interviews people.
That's an understatement, folks.
I mean? In-depth faux show. I ask all the questions everyone else is afraid to ask.
True that.
And I've gotten in trouble for that before.
Lots of times.
Yeah, but now it's a new world and you're allowed to do that. But some of my questions even make me feel uncomfortable, Felicia.
Seriously?
But that's how I know I'm on the right track. Because they say if you feel uncomfortable, then you're in the right direction. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I actually do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Hey, sponsorships are available. You can support the cause. If you are someone you know likes great music and has a business or a message to promote, Indie Originals is selling charter sponsorships at killer deals. So we've got packages available with mentions and full commercials up to 60 seconds. It's kind of hard to get 60-second commercial in this market. So holler for deets on Facebook or email info@brevardradio.com. Our audience doubles or triples every week, doesn't it?
It does. It's pretty cool.
And our shows live on the internet forever. So if you buy a commercial, it'll stay in our podcast and run forever. So keep that in mind.
That's a neat way to do some advertising.
Yeah, some people don't want to live forever.
Pay for it once and get ripple effects.
Forever, yeah.
That's
people
cool.
share it and, you know what I mean? It's all over the place. So be smart and get in while it's cheap. info@brevardradio.com or contact us on our Facebook or Instagram page for Indie Originals Live. So what's coming up tonight? I love this first song. Do you want to jump right into the music or you have something else you want to talk about?
No, you can jump right into the music. I'm ready for this one. This is great.
This is hot. Boston's Best Not Broken is high energy and catchy. Drawing from, this is an interesting combination of Britpop, alternative rock, new wave, and their own unique brand of singer-songwriter sensibility. The band crafts soundscapes that appeal to fans of artists ranging from The Killers to Ed Sheeran. What a range, right? Their thoughtful and sometimes amusing lyrics and music are infectiously fun. Their live performances showcase the band's contagious energy and often evolve into interactive dance parties. That's not virtual reality. This is real here. So Best Not Broken is Eric Jackson on vocals and guitar. Mark Oswald on bass and vocals. Carlo Carlucci, that's a nice Irish name, on drums and percussion. And Anand Shah on guitar with Brian Iberg on keyboards. The band's debut EP, Somewhere Good, produced by Boston music legend David Minehan, puts them on the map in compelling fashion. Their follow-up EP, Falling In, maintains the hooks and grooves that set them apart. As a 2016 New England Music Awards winner, Best Not Broken has earned radio airplay with the song Tell Me That You Want Me and I Won't Stop Loving You, as well as the recently released Faster. The band has several videos to their credit, and they're really good. If you look them up on YouTube, look up Best Not Broken on YouTube. I mean, these are well-done videos, including the release of the video single What the Night Has Left. Best Not Broken has opened for legendary rockers like Pat Benatar, the Little River Band, Gin Blossoms, and Jefferson Starship, as well as contemporary chart-topping artists like Jason Derulo. These guys are for real, Felicia.
They're very good.
Best Not Broken is touring throughout the Northeast right now, and here's one of their latest tracks. And good luck getting this out of your brain. This is Brain by Best Not Broken on IOL.
Voices fade. There's a kindness found in the mess we made. And innocence turns to a tender pain. Tell me what's wrong with your brain. Tell me what's wrong with your brain. When the spell is cast and the shackles break, and we're free at last, but there's no escape. And the passion falls like the pouring rain. Tell me what's wrong with your brain. Tell me what's wrong with your brain.
This is your president speaking. Chuck Fresh is a man after my own heart. He's not afraid to grab him by the, well, you know what I mean. I hated his old show, Local Beat Live. The worst, terrible. But this show, Indie Originals Live, it's tremendous, the best. When I'm not golfing or tweeting from the toilet, my senior staffers will find me holed up in a closet listening to Indie Originals Live. And that Felicia, beautiful, tremendous. Listen to Indie Originals Live every week. Or you may be investigated by the FBI. Just kidding. Fake news. Thank you.
It is legend that a blistering Jackie-Venson guitar solo knocked Pluto straight out of planetary existence. That's a true story. Venson's, quote, astonishing mix of raw soul, superb musicianship, and laid-back grace has been compared to the likes of Joss Stone and Amy Winehouse. Enthralled with music since the age of 8, this young singer-songwriter-musician instantly captures your attention with a vibrant musical soul and passionate control of her instruments that reach far beyond her tender age. I'm not even going to tell you how old she is. You have to guess. She mindfully blends blues, rock, R&B, soul, and more with her introspective lyrics. Originally a classic pianist, Jackie picked up the guitar shortly after graduating from Berklee College of Music, and she made the giant leap from the tradition of classical music to the raw and gritty blues. It's been written that Venson is no wannabe performer, but a great example of what a musician can achieve when they put in their 10,000 hours for both musical schooling and late-night pub sessions for practical honing. Her live performances revisit what make music so powerful, emotion and passion. She thrives without the flash, instead favoring a clean sound, genuine soul, and a meaningful connection with her audience. Music's not only what Venson does, but also defines who she is and reminds her where she wants to be, performing. Having just finished her second tour of Europe and the recent declaration of Jackie-Venson Day, which is May 21st, mark your calendar, in the live music capital of the world, Austin, Texas, there's no doubt that this young lady has every reason to lead the way with the trademark smile that accompanies her magnificent musicianship. If you're not already a Jackie-Venson fan, people, you will be in about 30 seconds or less. Here's a song called Flying by Jackie-Venson on IOL.
And from the ashes, something new grows. Funny how this life, on and on it goes, on and on it goes. I've always been told, reach for the sky, but I'm already high. Love knows no levels, love knows no levels. Now see where I am going, and I'll see where I have been. My faith forever flowing until the end, until the end. I am flying, spreading my wings. Will you miss me when I'm gone? I am flying, someday soaring. So will you catch me when I fall? Yes, some are born blessed, but there's beauty in the struggle. All of us are one. My fight is your fight, my fight is your fight. We grow together, it's our responsibility to love unconditionally and carry on the life, carry on the life. And I see where I am going, and I see where I have been. Keep my faith forever flowing free, from my head down to my feet. I will let my love flow free, from my heart into my stream. I will let my love flow free, from my head down to my feet. I will let my love flow free, from my heart into my stream.
This is James Earl Jones. You may have heard me on a documentary talking about Earth, or perhaps you've witnessed my masterful impersonation of Darth Vader. I wholeheartedly recommend this radio broadcast, Indie Originals. I honestly don't know much about Chuck Fresh, but what I can tell you, the Force is strong with this one.
Knoxville, Tennessee-based Quinn-Erwin is best known for being the voice of the Nashville-based progressive rock collective Afterlife-Parade. It's the same band you saw on MTV, Hulu, the Travel Channel, and Vans Warped Tour in 2015. Recently relocating to Knoxville, Erwin continues his musical journey with AP and shows his versatility as a solo artist. He lent his voice to the Durage and B. Cooper hip-hop single Invincible and was named Deli Magazine's Artist of the Month in October 2016. Erwin has also started the artist development conglomerate Watermain Creative to help young artists become better artists. And he's seen great results working with acts like Mountains Like Wax, Mackenzie Lockhart, Summer, and Carver Commodore. All of this while transitioning from being a full-time teacher to a full-time musician. I can identify with that. Now Erwin, it's a long story. Now Erwin has a new lesson to teach as he tours all over the nation dishing about adulting. There's a transition. And spreading the gospel about the power of chasing down a passion and making it a career with his ode to growing up, Initiation. This is Quinn-Erwin going solo with Initiation on IOL.
Are you searching for a place where you belong? A house to call a home, a country all your own. Are you listening for a voice to tell you who you are? To tell you that you're strong, to tell you where to go? Well, I know what you're looking for. It's right here, it's right here. I know what you're looking for. It's right here. Well, all I know is you're looking for. It's right here. It's right here. All I know is you're looking for. It's right here. Inside your heart. Inside your heart. Inside your heart. Inside your heart.
This is Morgan Freeman, and I wanted to make sure that you tell everyone you know that they should be listening to this radio program. Indie Originals Live is the finest radio program in the history of radio. And I know these things. I've been around a long time. I'm about 120 years old. That's a true story. Look, when I was at the height of my movie career, Chuck Fresh was already picking the best music in the world. I have a lot of faith in this guy, and you should too. This is Indie Originals Live, featuring Chuck Fresh and Felicia.
Mason Ashley says, music is therapy for me. Sometimes songs come to me that I don't even know where they came from, and sometimes they come from built-up emotion that I was never able to put into words until the pen and paper somehow allowed it. People in love are so interesting to me so that's usually what I write about. Stories with melodies, end quote. Music has been in her blood since birth. Mason could hear a song on the radio, march her 7-year-old self into the house, sit down at the upright piano inherited from her great-great-grandparents, and begin to play the song she just heard. That's a gift, man. She had an ear for music and could play nearly anything she picked up. After piano came the guitar. Her grandfather was throwing away an old Con. She saw it in the trash and was mortified at the injustice of throwing away a piece of art. After rescuing it, she began to play, but something else happened. That old throwaway guitar thrust her into a whole new world of songwriting at the tender age of 9. As you're about to hear, Mason masterfully creates lyrics that tell a timeless story. She designs a melody that captures raw emotion, and then sings with an enchanting voice that lulls the listener to another time and place. At just 16 years old, she is at the start of a blossoming career with a maturity of sound and emotion well beyond her years. She continues, I've always felt like I was born in the wrong era. I'm like 92% sure that I'm actually supposed to be living in the 50s. And when you hear this, you'll begin to believe it. This next track is called Lie to Me. The artist is Mason Ashley, and this is IOL.
Lie to me when you don't think I'm strong enough to hear the truth. Lie to me like it will make me run back to you. Then lie to me till the truth is all but blurred in your mind. Lie to me till you've convinced me that I'm the one who's blind. You can curse the past or pretend that it was better than it was. Or lie to yourself to believe that I'm the one who gave it up. Watch all the ships sink from the words that left your mouth. Speak in your circles till you write yourself down. Lie to me like the first time that you swore you never would. Lie to me, but I know more than you thought I ever could. But I won't pretend that the loss of you has made it hard to sleep. Because no matter what I do, my darling, unlike you, I won't lie to me.
You found it. The hottest source for all new original music you haven't heard anywhere else. This is Indie Originals Live, IOL, with your host Chuck Fresh. We'll be back with more killer tunes right after these short words.
So, Felicia, we're taking a break. We normally have a shot of tequila, but we're not alcoholics or anything. We just a little shot of tequila, take the edge off. So, yeah, get your head out of the gutter, people. But what is this blueberry juice here? What is this?
It's not blueberry, it's blackberry.
Blackberry?
And it's an Arbonne fizz stick.
Fizz. It's kind of it's not carbonated or anything, is it?
Nope.
It's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't taste like it's carbonated or
No, it's
anything.
delicious.
It is. I mean, what's this deal? Who makes this? It's like Dr. Pepper? Is this like a Pepsi thing? What is this?
No, it's not even close. Well, it's a company that was started back with skincare products in Switzerland back in 1975. The guy's name is Peter Mark, and he got together with some biochemists, some biologists, and some herbalists to set out and fulfill his vision, and he founded Arbonne.
So Arbonne's company makes this little black blueberry, what is it?
Blackberry fizz sticks.
Blackberry fizz sticks. It's really good. I mean, it's surprising. I don't really like fruit drinks or juice or anything, but this is really good. What's the deal? Is it supposed to be good for you?
It is supposed to be good for you. It's part of their nutrition line.
Ah.
And that nutrition line is plant-powered, vegan-formulated, it's gluten-free, and best of all, it's non-GMO.
Wow. That's rare.
I know, right? So
Anything that's allergic, you can be allergic to in here?
Nope, nothing. It's dairy-free, soy-free, nut-free, no common allergens. There's no artificial flavors, no sweeteners, no different colors.
Wow.
It's completely safe. I use it myself. Tastes great, gives me a lot of energy, and it helps promote weight loss.
Yeah.
I'm also, as you know, a very picky eater.
Yeah.
But Arbonne really does taste great.
It is. It's really good. Are there any other flavors of this thing?
There is. There's citrus and pomegranate is by far my favorite.
Wow. Is this something you could do like every day? I mean, could I drink these things all day?
You could. It could get a little pricey.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to drink one in the morning, give you a little bit of energy, one in the afternoon to give you that pick-me-up.
Probably
Keep you
no more
going.
pricey than buying like a $2 bottle of soda, right?
Nope, not even.
It's
No.
cheaper than that?
It's about the same price.
You
It's
just
cheap,
add
if
it
not
to
less.
just regular water?
Just regular water. I use a Yeti cup, fill it all the way to the tippy top with ice and water.
It is pretty cool.
And mix it together.
Yeah. And it sits all day and stays cold. Do you like it? Does it have to be cold?
For me, it has to be cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like cold water.
So you mentioned that it's working for you. You've got energy. You said you've lost a few pounds.
I have. It's
Does this
really
kind of
great.
curb your appetite too? Or?
A little bit, yeah. Gives me that energy, keeps me going.
Wow. There are like vitamins and stuff in here?
Yeah, there are. There's B12. And some other things in there too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there any niacin in there? Because you know what I mean?
I'm sure there is.
Yeah, anyway. So, how do you get this? How'd you get turned on to this Arbonne thing?
I got turned on to it by a neighbor here by us.
What happened? You're the party or something? Or they have is it like one of them multi-level things?
Yeah, she kind of had a party at her house, invited the neighbors over, had everybody sample the skincare products, the nutrition products, the fizz sticks, and I kind of got started that way.
But they're not pushy or anything?
No, not at all. Crazy. Not at all. It is an MLM. Yeah. But nobody's pushy. It's what you want to do with it.
Oh, that's cool. So you just buy what you want and...
Yep. Buy what you want, do what you want.
Are there opportunities for other people to get in and sell this stuff?
There absolutely are. There's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of sales incentives, rewards. There's travel. There's great products at reduced prices.
And it seems like, I've heard you talk about some of these people, and they seem pretty cool. It's pretty laid back. Yeah. And some of the other MLMs I've seen where people are like really pushy and nasty. No,
these people are not.
Yeah.
The company is a really good company to work for.
And people are making good money doing this, huh?
They are. Wow. They are. A lot of people are driving Mercedes-Benz as a result of this.
That's true. Not Cadillacs, but Mercedes. Baby.
That's right.
Nice.
All right.
Well, how do we find out more if somebody wants to know more about either the product or becoming a reseller?
Well, you can visit the Indie Originals website or their Facebook page for links and more information.
Well, thank you. Thank you for this delicious drink.
You're welcome.
Can I mix it with tequila, or that's probably not advised?
Have you ever tried it? I have not tried it, but you are more than welcome to give it a shot.
I was a chemistry major. Thank you, Felicia. Check out our website, indieoriginals.com, or our Facebook page. Find out some more about Arbonne and what it can do for you.
You are tuned to the hottest indie music source in the entire world. This is Indie Originals Live, IOL. With your host, legendary DJ and performance artist, Chuck Fresh. You too can hear your own original music here on IOL. Visit our website for details, indieoriginals.com, or swing by our Facebook page at Indie Originals.
It was in the solitude of a hitchhike to California that frontman Kevin Terry uncovered his reckless rock writer self in the idea of a new alternative act, Pilot-Rouge. Their young and vibrant sound reflects the same sort of dreamy college kid's restlessness that soon brought the group together in Nashville. But the real kicker is the combo of alluring high-energy rock and the original string arrangements that pervade their self-released debut offering, Helen of Troy. Pilot-Rouge is an exciting, up-and-coming band featuring Niles Michael, Nathan Phelps, and Josh Kleppen. After more than a year of touring and writing, they're out with their second offering, Legends, produced by singer Kevin Terry and Tom Michael at Zod Lounge in Nashville. Their sound here is bombastic yet groovy, as you'll hear in the next track, Sunrest by Pilot-Rouge on IOL.
You still almost wake up.
Lauren-Dair has a single called Every Little Light, co-written by Mike Shinoda and Brad Delson of Linkin Park. Lauren is a 19-year-old singer-songwriter who was born and raised in Anchorage, Alaska.
That's
Felicia, you're
pretty
from
cool.
Alaska, aren't you?
Yeah, I lived in Alaska for 3 years when I was younger.
Where'd you live?
Anchorage.
You lived in Anchorage?
I did.
Is it cold AF up there?
It's cold AF, yes.
Did you have,
After the first year, though, you get used to it.
Did you have moosies? What's the plural of moose?
Moose.
Did you have moose sticking their heads in your window and everything like
We
everybody saw?
did. We did.
In Anchorage?
In Anchorage.
Anchorage is kind of south, though, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
more temperate
Yeah.
than the rest of...
Yeah, but it's cold.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. We used to let the dog out to go out and play with his moose friends.
And the moose didn't tear up? They're not violent?
Ours weren't. The ones that we had in our backyard were not. The dog never got hurt.
Ooh, that's frightening. All right. Growing up, Lauren, I'm going to call her Alaska. Nanook. What do they call them? Nanook of the North? Yeah. Lauren always had a deep passion for music. There's really nothing else to do except fish, right? What do you do in Anchorage?
You can ski. You can ice skate outdoors.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. You know, she had a deep passion for music, but it wasn't until she moved to Los Angeles to be an actress. She had to go south. She couldn't deal with the cold anymore. She began writing and recording her own music. When she was 12 years old, you may have seen her before because Lauren got the part playing young Jess on the hit Fox show New Girl, playing the flashbacks of Zoe Deschanel. Yeah, that was her. At the same age, Lauren wrote and recorded her first EP, No Apologies, 12 years old. This experience started a chain reaction of pure creativity. Lauren started the band Gravity Hill that toured all over California and the Vegas Strip. With a hard-hitting alternative rock sound, Gravity Hill started to make their mark on Southern California. When the band dissolved in early 2015, and she was probably, 16 back then? Lauren decided to take her love for acoustic singer-songwriter music and mix it with the vibey, moody sound that is heard in many of her own favorite bands. Her third EP, Perfectly Flawed, was a departure from anything else she's ever done. Every song is filled with catchy hooks and deep lyrics. And this next song is no exception. Please welcome Lauren-Dair with Every Little Light on IOL.
My heart is in my stomach and my feet are off the ground, and I swear I don't think I can shake it. Holding on my breath cause I know what happens next, and I just don't think I can take it. I say I'm doing good so they think I'm doing fine, but the truth is that I lie. So for now, please let me hold it in. Every little light burns out, every little star can fade to black, even when you shine so bright that there's nothing left. Everything will be okay, even the sun has rainy days. You just gotta fight through the night to see what lies ahead. You just gotta fight through the night to see what lies ahead. Piercing through the silence when everything is quiet, my thoughts are too damn loud. Hiding under covers, hope no one discovers this weight keeps on bringing me down. Plaster on a smile for a little while, I just wanna feel something again. But for now, please let me hold it in. Every little light burns out, every little star can fade to black, even when you shine so bright that there's nothing left. Everything will be okay, even the sun has rainy days. You just gotta fight through the night to see what lies ahead. I know it's hard to swallow, I know it's hard to face the truth, I know it's hard. When you feel like hope is fading and there's nothing left to lose, every little light burns out, every little star can fade to black, even when you shine so bright that there's nothing left. Everything will be okay, even the sun has rainy days. You just gotta fight through the night to see what
are tuned to the hottest indie music source in the entire world. This is Indie Originals Live, IOL. With your host, legendary DJ and performance artist, Chuck Fresh. You too can hear your own original music here on IOL. Visit our website for details, indieoriginals.com, or swing by our Facebook page at Indie Originals.
Our friends here at Trebla Productions in Melbourne, Florida sent us this next one. Adam Sikora and a band called MacDoobie, that's a cool name, out of Cocoa Beach, recorded a song called Time. Unfortunately, these bros are like ghosts. Intentional, maybe? Have they paid their taxes? I don't know. I'm sure there's a really good story there somewhere. I guess we'll have to tell it later. All I got was MacDoobie is a funk rock group out of Cocoa Beach. And bro, Adam Sikora is even ghostlier.
Boom.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we just got this in actually this morning. They're an all-original band based out of Cocoa Beach. Adam Sikora on vocals and guitar. Pop-Tart Shola on bass. Jorge Ramos on horns. Howard Larve on keys. And Corbin Nappy on drums. Success! We got scoop. Anyway, here's a tune called Time by Adam Sikora with MacDoobie on IOL.
Can't believe anything you say. I know you're just stuck in the way. Come on, have you got something to say? Can't believe that you're not the same, 'cause I'm gonna change. Time. All you need is time. All you need is time. Let's hear it for the time. Everything is just sympathy for what you think in your mind is real. Back when you were young in 1983. Damn girl, you had it all, the cars, the money, fame, success. Who would have known you would turn out to such a mess? I can't believe that you're still the same. Girl, I gotta change. Time. All you need is time. All you need is time. Let's hear it for the time. All you need is time. All you need is time. All you need is time. Yeah, let's hear it for the time. All you need is time. All you need is time. Let's hear it for the time. All you need is
Indie Originals Live.
All right, this is the first of our replay songs. We played it last week and we got a tremendous response. So Parallel Motion debuted in 2017 with vast influence ranging from alternative rock music and Latin rock. Parallel Motion has been playing live quite extensively, even opening for globally recognized bands like Crazy Town and Davey Suicide. The group's second single, Light, is what we're playing next. This track chats about being positive during depression and in situations where your mind takes over. Well, that happens to me a lot.
Amen, bro. I mean, it just didn't just happen to you, but, you know.
This song is shredding the internet and will soon take over the world. Here's Light by Parallel Motion on IOL.
There is a light waiting for us to switch it on. Why are we blind to see who we truly are? Don't forsake us. We're not afraid of living in this world made of pain. We're not afraid of giving ourselves to your lies. All of these thoughts searching for ways to crawl back out. Why can't we see that we are the reasons we all fall down? Don't forsake us. We're not afraid of living in this world made of pain. We're not afraid of giving ourselves to your lies. To your We're not afraid of living in this world made of pain. We're not afraid of giving ourselves to your lies. We're not afraid of living in this world made of pain. We're not afraid of giving ourselves to your
This is IOL.
This is Chuck's replay. Yeah. I get one too. It's the first time I've got to say in anything. It's pretty amazing. Just kidding. Anna Schultz, I pretty much get whatever I want. Anna Schultz worked with mentor and Grammy Award-winning producer and songwriter Glenn Ballard. That's right. He worked with Alanis Morissette, Michael Jackson, Katy Perry, and a bunch of other legends. So Anna Schultz has 5 solo releases, and her songs have been featured in the Oscar-winning documentary Icarus, as well as on MTV and CBS's The Young and Restless. She's also appeared on NPR's Morning Edition and opened for the Beach Boys. Her most recent collaboration project you may have heard of, Roscoe and Etta, is named after the cranky old guitarist of her artist-songwriter, Maya Sharp, who worked with the Dixie Tricks, and Trisha, you know what I'm talking about, Trisha Yearwood and Bonnie Raitt. Their single, Broken Headlights, came out this June. They're touring to support the new gig. But Anna Schultz's 2016 release, Pickford Market, was a collaboration between Anna and producer Brian Robert Jones. It was coined as genuine, dynamic, and insightful, and I could vouch for that. So this lead track right now is what we're playing again. This is our replay, the IOL Chucky replay of the week. This is Closer by Anna Schultz on IOL.
Tapioca, rum and whiskey.
This is James Earl Jones. You may have heard me on a documentary talking about Earth, or perhaps you've witnessed my masterful impersonation of Darth Vader. I wholeheartedly recommend this radio broadcast, Indie Originals. I honestly don't know much about Chuck Fresh, but what I can tell you, the Force is strong with this one.
All right. Out of Orlando, Florida is a band known as Silent Echoes. They're a little hard rock, metal, instrumental, alternative, indie, just about whatever. Adam Smith, rhythm guitar, harmonies. David Wesley, lead guitar. Patrick Langerand, bass. Alex Enos, drums. And Casey Ingram on lead vocals. They've just released their full-length album, Lullabies, which is rockin'. We'll hit a song or two from that new CD in the next couple of weeks. Check this out. It's Getting Through by Silent Echoes on IOL.
I thought the door was sealed tight. I guess not tight enough. It wasn't sealed right. Enemies got through again. Shattered my world. Now I'm stranded. Going through another sleepless year. Medication won't help, it never seems clear. Tripping, stumbling on an endless day. Crawling to the door to lock the past away. Lock the past away. Right. I'm sealing all these doors again. You're breaking my world, and I'm still stranded. You're not getting through. You're not getting through. I can't let this happen again. Don't turn out of no fear, so you'll disappear. I will start this life
This is your president speaking. Chuck Fresh is a man after my own heart. He's not afraid to grab him by the, well, you know what I mean. I hated his old show, Local Beat Live, the worst, terrible. But this show, Indie Originals Live, it's tremendous, the best. When I'm not golfing or tweeting from the toilet, my senior staffers will find me holed up in a closet listening to Indie Originals Live. And that Felicia, beautiful, tremendous. Listen to Indie Originals Live every week. Or you may be investigated by the FBI. Just kidding. Fake news. Thank you.
The whole is strengthened by the sum of its parts. It holds true in the case of Nashville-based band Campbell-Station. Together, this trio weaves their unique strengths to create an incomparable sound of their own. Campbell's strong, pitch-perfect alto voice and distinctive performance style make her a natural lead vocalist, while Elena's beautiful voice, spot-on pitch, and instinctive ability to harmonize complete Campbell perfectly. Seth, who has been playing multiple instruments since childhood, arranges the songs in a way that truly brings together the best that the group has to offer. Collectively, the group is open for major acts such as, check this out, Loretta Lynn and Kenny Chesney. With their individual strengths and unbending relationships, Campbell-Station is a group whose bond drives them and elevates their music. Listen for yourself. Here's Sweet Tea by Campbell-Station on IOL.
Why don't you come on in, take a seat in the kitchen? I'll give you the sugar that you've been missing. Sugar that you've been missing. I hope you plan to stay a while. Come on in, take a load off your shoulders. Get you feeling like you're back home in Georgia. Laid back, worry free. A little you, little me, little bit of sweet tea. Little me, yeah. Little bit of sweet tea.
This is IOL.
Felicia, I lost something. I lost something here.
What'd you lose?
I lost my my mood ring.
You lost your mind.
I lost my mood ring.
Where's your mood ring?
I don't know, but the thing is, I'm not sure how I feel about it. The Tweed is a Moscow/LA rock duo. The band was formed in 2009 by lead singer and guitarist Greg Peck and drummer Matt Shepard, and was initially intended as a quintet, but after a long, hard search and, a bunch of member changes, that happens, the Tweed became a duo in May 2014. Then in April 2016, the band released their first single, Someone I Know, which quickly received airtime on radio stations around the world. They're catchy, they're different. We think you're going to dig the Tweed, even if you don't wear it. Here's You Better Know My Name by the Tweed on IOL.
Some lights to my house. Someone just got the lights. Someone just got the lights. Someone just got the lights. They write flowers. I had to be the one who needs this grace. Gotta be the one who pass the blame. Got to stay a while, but it goes me now. I'm going to save my face. I'm gonna be a guy who takes his time. Love's enough to make it right. Games enough to play, and I'm finding my way. The journey begins tonight. So you better know my name. Glimpse from yesterday. You better know my name. Someday it gets so light. Someday it gets so light. Someday it gets so light in my house. Swimming against the tide, feelings that cloud my mind. The troubles are on my side, broken towers. I gotta be the now to find my place. I gotta be the wild without your trace. Got to stay away in my lonely days. I'm going to save my face. I'm gonna be the guy who takes his time. Love's enough to make it right. Games enough to play, and I'm finding my way. The journey begins tonight. So you better know my name. Glimpse from yesterday. So you better know my name. You better know my name. I've got to fall behind, but not tonight. I've got to fall behind, but my journey begins tonight. I've got to fall behind, but not tonight. I've got to fall behind, but my journey begins tonight.
Hi, this is Rachel McCullough with Black Hat Habitat. By the time Tony Simpson, who plays bass, Ron Kirkland, who plays drums, and Neil Blumberg, who plays lead guitar. By the time we met, we had all been in different bands, had varied musical experiences, and had a wide range of musical influences. You know, I was very much into the Beatles, the Pretenders, anything by Sub Pop Records. Then you had Tony, who was into Earth, Wind and Fire, and Rick James, and Bootsy Collins, and Ron was into Miles Davis, and Jeff Beck, and Led Zeppelin, and Neil was into Nick Cave, and Fish, and Iron and Wine, and I'm not even giving you the half of it, but let's just say, among all of us, we had a lot of musical influences, but somehow we had this connection when we played. I recorded Jam the Signal with studio musicians because I hadn't found them yet. In fact, Tony, Ron, and I played as a trio for a couple of years. One day in December of 2017, I was prompted to change my profile on this musician's website, kind of like a Craigslist for musicians. And I'm not sure how the site's algorithm works, but within 48 hours, I got a message from Neil asking me, "Are you still looking for a lead guitarist?" So we brought him into the rehearsal room, and he had learned Jam the Signal. And when we first heard him play those riffs, we knew there was something there. And now we are no longer a trio. So if you want to find out more about Black Hat Habitat, please visit us online, blackhathabitat.com, or like our Facebook page. We would love to see you at a live show, and we hope that we will bring you more music to come in 2019. And until then, we hope you enjoy Jam the Signal, and peace and loveliness.
Connecting to the ground.
found it. The hottest source for all new original music you haven't heard anywhere else. This is Indie Originals Live, IOL, with your host Chuck Fresh. We'll be back with more killer tunes right after these short words.
If you need a professional male voice, you need to call Chuck Fresh. Talk about experience. Chuck has like 30 years voicing radio and television ads. You've probably heard him on your local TV station or at the movie theater. Movie trailers, documentaries, YouTube videos, and more. Chuck Fresh. He's our favorite. Thanks.
From the space coast of Florida to the west coast and all across this great nation, Weep has impacted the lives of music lovers of all ages with their infectious melodies, tight harmonies, and lyrics that echo the human condition. Their unique sound blends rock, funk, and a touch of the blues together to create an acoustic tapestry that is both modern and nostalgic. In a word, Felicia?
Electric.
Thank you.
Together, these four women will take you on a musical journey with a sound that not only heals, inspires, transforms, and empowers. So many adjectives. And no, verbs. But they will rock your soul to the core. That's the teacher in me coming out. Robin, Kimmy, Melanie, and Kat are captivating listeners and spreading the message of peace and love far and wide with their hook-laden songs and their magnetic appeal. But don't let the name Weep fool you. There's nothing sad about these ladies. They bring smiles and joy and high energy to everyone they meet. We get a test for that, too. We interviewed them on our show.
We did.
About a year
They're
ago.
good.
Yeah.
They're really good.
The song's called Love Rocks. The band is Weep. And this is
IOL.
Nice.
What exactly is it that can take you to the top? What is it that can make your heart stop? It's love, baby. Because love. I said the day is
remember, you can find IOL, that's Indie Originals, on Facebook,
Instagram,
on YouTube,
and Spreaker,
and iTunes. Did you know Apple's now valued at about $1 trillion, which is the same GDP of Florida, but it's really comparing apples to oranges, isn't it? Yeah.
Nashville indie garage rockers staying for the weekend are sure to grab your attention with their marriage of youthful energy and thought-provoking lyricism.
Wait, before you go any further,
Yeah.
the band name is Staying for the Weekend?
Staying for the weekend.
There's a story there, isn't there?
That's pretty cool, right?
When people stay for the weekend, they usually stay longer than that, don't they?
Yeah, but I think my mother has a saying that if you stay more than 3 days, you start to smell like fish.
It's less than 3 days. Go ahead.
They have established a unique landscape in today's alternative rock scene, utilizing hook-laden songs that are simultaneously edgy and unpredictable. Combining the pop sensibility of alternative rock acts and the ferocity of garage post-punk acts, Staying for the Weekend's eccentric performances provide a one-of-a-kind experience that captivates any audience. Here's a track called Ralph Nader by Staying for the Weekend on IOL.
Reciprocal, Jesus, receiving feelings of resentment on the telephone. Said he's sorry, I think he means it. Put in a perfume, a pocket lips, I grab a gas mask against your fragrance. I think I love you, I think a lot of things. But if you wanna go, if you'd rather hit the road, I think I'd rather be in space than be a burden to your miracle. She dreams of getting married to boys from Vandy and the Republican Party, but pleasures herself to Ralph Nader. So why'd you leave me down? I'm with a bad Jackson lover boy. Loverboy moved to downtown and I know I can't sleep without noise. I say I hate you, I say a lot of things. And if you wanna go, if you'd rather hit the road, I think I'd rather be in space than be a burden to your miracle. Rather hit the road, I think I'd rather be in space and be anything at all. Yeah, if you wanna go, if you'd rather hit the road, I think I'd rather be in space than be anything at all. Oh yeah, well I tried, yeah, I tried.
You are tuned to the hottest indie music source in the entire world. This is Indie Originals Live, IOL. With your host, legendary DJ and performance artist, Chuck Fresh. You too can hear your own original music here on IOL. Visit our website for details, indieoriginals.com, or swing by our Facebook page at Indie Originals.
All right, hey, thanks for spending some time with us this week on Indie Originals Live. Thank you again, Felicia, for all you do.
Yeah, and thanks for having me.
I was just looking at Amazon here, and I was thinking, if like superheroes, what if Wonder Woman and Spider-Man went into business together? Would they call it Amazon Web Services? I don't know.
No, keep going.
Anyway, we love this new music, and we hope you do too. So tell your friends, families, coworkers, and even your enemies about Indie Originals Live. We've only got a couple of months to build this thing into something a higher power has already promised us we can take globally. But they want us to prove ourselves first. So help us help you. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and all over the digital domain. Places we exist where I don't even know we exist.
Globally, buddy.
It's huge, man. It's bigger than I could ever imagine. But listen, you want to listen like, subscribe, and share. And comment, too, because comments make you more relevant,
Absolutely.
too. It increases your search, doesn't it?
Yep.
Something like that, yeah. So we're going to take you out with some Jake and Bake. Jake McGrew was on our show a couple of weeks ago. Great interview. We really need to start doing more interviews, Felicia. We're going to start doing that.
We're going to.
Yeah, we're going to get that going on.
Yeah.
Anyway, the skinny on this guy, he's originally from Philly. Now he's in Florida, causing all kinds of trouble wherever he goes. This is the first single back. It's kind of a time slide. His first single from his first album back in, I think, 2013. It's called Simple Girls. The artist is Jake McGrew, and this is IOL. Thanks again. We'll see y'all next week.
A simple man, as simple as can be. Yeah, that's me. Looking for a simple girl for me, just for me. Well, I don't need no rocket scientist. Ain't looking for no cosmetic dentist. Simple girls, you rock my world. You ain't got to be a rock star girl. A simple smile and a flick of your hair. Will you knock me back 10 feet in the air? You could have $1,000,000, but even that ain't gonna buy me luck. All I want is a simple girl. Pink ponytails, they rock my world. Simple girls, yeah, they're the ones for me. Sipping beer and rocking out to country. Well, don't need no head of a PR firm. Ain't looking for no classy cover girl. Simple girls, you rock my world. You ain't got to be a rock star girl. A simple smile and a flick of your hair. Will you knock me back 10 feet in the air? You could have $1,000,000, but even that ain't gonna buy me luck. All I want is a simple girl. Pink ponytails, they rock my world. Simple girls, you rock my world. You ain't gotta be a rock star girl.
This is IOL.